Officials say Ohio and the Mahoning Valley are on the verge of an economic boom that will shape the state and the region for decades to come. However, they caution that boom could be lessened if we don't act now to make sure we have enough workers to fill these new jobs.
This isn't the Youngstown that you left 10, 5, 20 years ago, whenever it might be. We're on the upswing, we have new jobs, we have new opportunities, we have new businesses and amenities in place for you to come home. And we obviously have a low cost of living here and a low barrier to entry.
In this week's Brain Gain Brief, we begin at the Repopulating the Valley to Meet Workforce Needs panel at the 2023 Mahoning Valley Regional Impact Ohio event, where several strategies were shared.
Brain Gain is sponsored by the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition, Eastern Gateway Community College, and these coalition members.
A recent demographic study from the Ohio Department of Development forecasts a 5.7% Ohio population decrease by 2050. The decline is due to falling fertility and birth rates and a rising mortality rate, particularly among young people. To address the issue, principal with Cleveland-based Envision Group, Emil Lizniansky, who was one of the panelists, suggests a three-pronged approach.
So we call it the 3 R's of repopulation. It's retain existing talent, so we want the young kids that are here now to go to school at Youngstown State and stay here rather than go away to a different market and never come back. We want to return homegrown talent, meaning people who went away for school or for a job opportunity, what we call the boomerangs, who have a tie to the area, maybe it's family, whatever it might be, to come back and have a job here, start a business here. And then we have a third prong, which is our recruit, and that's new residents with an emphasis on global populations.
Increasing the regional and statewide housing stock is also a priority.
So we need to really address the housing issue and create more housing opportunities all across the spectrum, different price points, rental, for sale housing across the region. That's going to be a critical piece of this.
Another panelist, Solon Mayor Ed Kraus, said that several years ago, Solon city officials rezoned a large portion of land industrial as a step in creating what he called an ecosystem.
We have the Cleveland Metro Parks. They didn't, realize what a beauty, that is, and we just continued with it. We just continued pursuing, trails and more bike lanes and more multi-purpose paths and updating parks and providing all these amenities because that's what brings people to communities. And that's what also brings businesses. Businesses like to locate, where you have these nice amenities because their employees like it.
You can read more in Deanne Johnson's story. A link is in the description. Youngstown State University's Excellence Training Center, the CCBDD, and the Columbiana County Educational Service Center received a $500,000 grant to increase participation in and attainment of industry-recognized credentials and apprenticeships for students with disabilities. The ETC, part of YSU's Division of Workforce Development and Education, offers advanced manufacturing classes including robotics, additive manufacturing, industrial maintenance, machining classes, as well as online programs. The division also provides information technology classes. And the Mahoning County Career and Technical Center earned a 5-star rating on the state report card, cementing its status as one of the best educational institutions in the Tri-County area. The accomplishment marks one of the highest ratings MCCTC has received. MCCTC offers a diverse range of career and technical programs that prepare students for success in various industries from healthcare and engineering to computer science and culinary arts. And that is all for this week's Brain Gain Brief. For more Brain Gain news, click Brain Gain under the Workforce Development tab at businessjournaldaily.com. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Moliterno.
Brain Gain is sponsored by the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition, Eastern Gateway Community College, and these coalition members.